point of that? I love dealing with trolls. Recently, I've just been thinking about how exhausting it is to think. Like every single moment of every single day, and not just like being a normal human and thinking, but specifically like having anxiety, being an overthinker, and just how annoying it is to be so painfully self-aware. And not even aware of yourself either, but aware of others, your surroundings, just being aware of everything. Imagine just how easy and carefree life would be if I just simply did not care. I would probably go after more. I wouldn't care what other people think. So if I liked someone, I wouldn't get anxious over sending them a very simple text. Can we also talk about that? Why is it when we like someone, all thoughts poof? When I like someone, oh my God, I don't know how to act. I don't know how to speak. I overthink literally everything I do and say, how I look. And I'm like, I just want you to like me back, even though this is not how I am, but it's fine. I really hate liking someone. It's bringing up like, wow, so much trauma. So much trauma. I knew my ex fucked me up, but wow, it's been really fun having to be like, oh, that's a new trauma response. Oh, that's trauma that I need to work through. Back to being a thought daughter. I feel like there is like a duality of being an empath and being self-aware. Being an empath is also super annoying, and this isn't to be like, oh my God, I'm an empath. It is exhausting because I take on people's drama, I take on their pain, I take on their feelings. When there are like big world events happening, I just shut down. I can't believe that humans can be so evil. When is God gonna finally choose to just, when are we gonna be smited? Smite? When is he going to smite humans? Because what the fuck? What the fuck? Humans are just so terrible to each other, but also being a human is so beautiful, and that's what really sucks about also being an empath and being self-aware and aware of others is like, I understand this. I understand that being a human is terrible, but also it's so fun and like so beautiful, and there's so many things that we get to experience in this life, and I love living life. Life is pretty cool. I'm actually really glad that I didn't myself when I was 16. If you catch my drift. This whole video came about from me just like sitting and really, oh, I didn't put this back on. Do you even need this? This is like for like skincare products that are in a jar. Well, I'm gonna throw it away because it's been out and that's gross. This video came about from just me rethinking my content one day and just thinking about like social media in general and influencers and just like, what am I contributing? Like, I know what I'm contributing. I'm helping make the world a better place and have like a better understanding of like mental health and neurodivergent people and helping people, but I'm still just like, but what am I offering? Like, I also want to like post my silly little vlogs. I want to post outfit videos. How does that actually like help anyone? And then I remember I was just like sitting and scrolling and I just felt so numb with like the content I was consuming. I was like, I really don't like give a fuck about what any of you are posting. I don't care that you're in Europe. I don't care about your outfit. I don't care about your new apartment. I don't care that you got a brand deal for roadway moving. I don't care that you're going to Coachella. I don't care about any of this. But also I do. Obviously I'm consuming it. I'm entertained by it. I'm interacting with it. So then it just like caused this like depressive cycle and like some kind of like existential crisis in me of like, what's the fucking point of anything really? And not in like a myself type of way. What's the point in all of this and existing if we are not helping each other? If we're not improving the state of the world. This is all literally a fucking facade. It's exhausting. Like, we need less hot people, less consumerism, PR hauls, less let's go buy the most fucking expensive smoothie that we can at Erewhon and review it simply because we can, and it actually turns out to be disgusting and we can't even finish one sip, so we're gonna throw away the whole smoothie. Like, we need less of all of that. We need more value. We need more care. We need more thinkers and doers and inspirers. that's a word. We need more people that are just themselves. Less look at how skinny I am, look at how much money I have, and more, I have this gift that I want to share with the world, so I'm gonna share it to improve it and help others improve it with their gifts. I don't even know what step I'm at in my skincare routine. This is why I don't multitask. If we also just think more about social media, it's a really weird place. We have obviously seen how it can change lives time and time again, but it's also such an evil place. It's so easy to get on the internet and just type your stupid fucking comments and be hateful for no reason, because you're bored, because you can. But it's also like, what's the fucking point of that? What's the fucking point of that? I love dealing with trolls. Imagine how sad their life must be to waste their time, the most precious resource that every single human has access to, the only way that we all are equal. So for you to be so sad in your own life to waste your time being mean to someone else, trying to ruin their life when they're just simply existing, when they're just trying to get by as well, when you could be using that time to click not interested, block, and keep scrolling, to say, I no longer want to associate with you, and walk away. And then use that time to improve themselves and their life. But instead, hateful people, they don't have this concept of time, because if they did, they wouldn't be so hateful. They would actively be improving their life, and they would stay in their lane. They wouldn't be so fucking worried about what everyone else is doing. They wouldn't be so in your business trying to like ruin you. And I truly believe, honestly, like hateful people have lower IQs. Like, is there some kind of like research study that's been done on like the correlation between joy and IQ? I feel like there has to be. I've also noticed that like hateful people tend to like sit in their victimhood. It's not cute. It's not cute being a victim. You can have shit that you went through. We all have it. But that still doesn't make it okay to treat people the way that you do based on your circumstances. There are two kinds of people: those who are victims and just love for their life to be difficult and sad, and people who are like, yeah, this situation really fucking sucks, I'm going to find a way out of it. And I don't know about you, but I personally fuck more with the people who are like, this situation is shitty, let me find a solution, and can even say, this situation is shitty, will you help me find a solution? Rather than the people who are like, oh my god, this happened to me, my life fucking sucks, nothing ever goes my way. I don't have patience for those kind of people. I'm sure you have met at least one person who just, their life is always so difficult and shit is always fucking happening to them and nothing is ever their fault, and they can't ever find solutions to things for whatever outlandish reason. It's exhausting being around that, let alone living it. Like, I grew up with that. That was literally my bio mom, and I gained those traits because that's all I knew. But then my eyes were open, and in adulthood, I'm like, I can't believe people actually live like that. I grew up poor as shit. Like, my mom and I were unhoused several times when I was a child. She abused me in all forms, and my dad wasn't there. And then I was also bullied in school. I didn't have very many friends. Was also just like a bad student. Like, I was neurodivergent, and then also like had a bunch of trauma. And so like I wasn't getting good grades. So like I had a really, really difficult upbringing. As an adult, I could use that like as an excuse. I'm entitled to this because I was abused. That happened, and that was really, really shitty. My upbringing was really, really, really difficult, and it almost took me out a couple times, okay, if you know what I mean. I choose not to identify with my shitty upbringing. Instead, I decided to heal that generational and personal trauma, and I decided to learn from my upbringing so that I don't have to experience that ever again. It's not to say like you can't have shitty circumstances. Don't sit in them. Fucking do something. There's so much more to life than this shitty circumstance. Being a victim only gives power to the shitty situation. Why would you also like want to give them power? And why would you want to sit in being a victim and allow that hold over you? When you finally work through it, it's so much more inspiring to yourself and others to say, yeah, I went through this shitty thing and I got through it, and here's how I got through it, and let me help you get through your similar shitty situation. And to just know that like you can fucking go through hell and back and you fucking did it and you can do it again. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. We talk all things self-improvement and manifestation here. And if you're looking to make friends literally all around the world who are also on a self-improvement, self-love, healing journey, check out my Discord. If you want some more fun content throughout the week, be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! Now my sunscreen is peeling because I keep like rubbing it, but there's like so much fucking cat hair in my skincare. Oh my god, okay, I got it. Oh my god, that was fucking annoying. I love being neurodivergent.